What up, Fantacular family? How is everyone doing on this Sunday afternoon? Sorry about starting late, but my phone is having technical issues right now. Is my signal is in and out. I know it's very disappointing to know that my signal is in and out. You know, my signal is going in and out, in and out, in and out, and I'm looking lost right now. But I'm gonna do the best that I can with the little signal that I do have. So So I'm here. Hey, Anil. All things Neil. How you doing today? I'm sorry. Today's topic I'm discussing is Let me find it on my phone. Today's topic is Jasmine Eiland sexually assaulted on Facebook Live. Um, I waited a while to discuss this topic because I want to get all the facts together. At first, I'm good. This topic is too deep for me, so I'm not gonna stay. But I want to say this. No problem, no problem. But at first it was just a bunch of Facebook talk. Like it was just Facebook video going around. And knowing me, I had to do my research, so I took the time to go online. I couldn't find nothing on Google about it. I couldn't find nothing on Facebook about it. I mean, on YouTube about it. So I left it alone for a while. And then a couple of days later, my god sister had told me that it was a video going around and she gonna send it to me. So she sent me the video. I watched that video, and then I found another video of it on YouTube. So I still decided to leave the issue alone because it was only going around Georgia and Florida. Like certain people knew about the video. Then the video on YouTube, I had commented on it because it was I think like a 5-minute video going around Facebook, and then it was like a 15 to 20-minute video going around YouTube. So I waited and left a comment on another female video that said something about the situation or talked on it and everything. And after going through Jasmine Lane Instagram page, seeing what she had to say about it and everything, I still went on and left it alone until I seen something in the news. So that way I got the story together and knew everything correct before doing this video. So I comment on a female page that do a lot of gospel and everything. And she told me it was in the news, so I went and checked again. Instead of going back and forth with her, I took the time to go online and look one more time for myself. And while looking online, I came across the feed from the news where it reported to the Atlanta police. They arrested the dude and everything, and they arrested the guy and everything. And I just want to discuss that, like it's a video going on YouTube, a 15-minute video, what led up to and everything. Not trying to justify it or saying that it was wrong, it was right or whatever. Just sharing that there was a video before it all happened and what led up to it. I watched him repeatedly put himself inside her. Yeah, I seen that video too. But I don't know if we talking about the same video, but I seen a part. I think that same video going around that I seen on YouTube, and I'm looking shocked. Like, how did we get to that point where a guy had the time to do something like that on in the club? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how did it get to the point where something like that could happen in a club? Like, what is going on? I watched her pretty put himself inside her while she said not in help. He even went as far as to spit on his fingers and rub himself so he could get inside her. He bumped and raped her. Oh, wow. The video I seen, it didn't show all that, but he humped and raped her. I understand you saying all things near. It's just sad that thing got that far. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, how did we get to the point where something like this is going to, you know what I mean? Yes, it's on the full video. I mean, I understand that, but I'm like, how did we get to the point where something like this is going on in the world? Like, I mean, he to me he wrong because I mean she's sitting there saying it clearly, telling him to stop, telling him no, and he started going with it, even with everyone in the area standing around watching. I'm like, it just took me by surprise to even see it. Like, I mean, it just had me mad just from even watching the video. Like a woman in the club that's from out of state She not even from Atlanta. She was in Atlanta celebrating her birthday. End up meeting a guy, dancing, vibing good. I think he bought her a drink because he went and left and came back with a drink and gave it to her. You know what I'm saying? Then end up raping this female right there on the dance floor. You know, I was gonna add that video to this to make this a regular video, but I figured I wouldn't do it because of the music. If I can make out the music, then that mean that YouTube would be able to make out the music, and then that'll be all kind of copyright things I gotta deal with, and I'm like, I don't want to go through that. But it is crazy, like a female in town to have a good time. This is so horrible. She even asked what was out in her drink. She passed out from the drug, and he just left her laying there. A girl recording said, "Oh man, he effed her till she passed out." Damn, man, that girl didn't take the time to do nothing about it or just say that. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I know me. If I was in the club and seeing something like that going on, I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna step in and see what's going on. You know what I mean? And the sad thing about it, she recorded the whole thing on her phone on her Facebook live stream. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy that something like that happened, man. Like, I just want to just send my condolences to her, you know what I'm saying? And just add that God just bless her to pull through there. Cause this is a crazy situation, even with all the backlash of people talking down on the situation or saying that she was doing this to get back at her husband and seeking attention or whatnot. No, I don't think nobody in their right mind would do something on this level to gain attention or to get back at somebody. You know what I'm saying? Hey, boss, guys, how you doing today? How y'all stand around and look and not say anything on Facebook Live? No one could do anything but, I mean, like the people in the club. You know what I mean? Like if I see something like that, I'm like, that gonna draw my attention when I see a female barely bent over. I'm thinking she finna twerk, and then you look closer, I'm pretty sure you see more. You know what I'm saying? But it's just crazy because I know a couple people reported it to the police, but by the time they got there, it was already over and done. You know what I mean? Because I remember reading that in the newspaper article. Exactly. I mean, for real, that was security right in the club for, and I don't know how the clubs is in other states, but I know here in Florida, is people that dress like regular citizens that be in the club watching out for stuff like that with the flashlight ready to point stuff out. Cause it's a particular club that I go to here in Orlando that all the times I've been in this particular club, I noticed at least four of the same security guards in that club G'd up like a regular dude from around the hood, but just there and got the flashlight like this on their hand, waiting to point stuff out for security to go down there and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to share my thoughts on this strategy. When I first seen the video on the Facebook last month, since I became a creator, I know a lot of content not full of facts, so I had to check my content. I had to check my resources and make sure everything was right. But I'm just lost for words on it. Like, that just really shook me. You know what I mean? I mean, now she gotta defend herself up against people. I can't. These young people have very serious issues. Yeah, I agree with y'all thing, Neil. This new generation, the 90 babies and 2000 babies, really do have a lot of issue, and it's crazy that this is going on. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You know. So that's why I had to do my research before I even discuss this issue, because this is a serious topic. You know what I mean? The video floated around, Facebook, and then they took it down after like 2 or 3 days. It was taken down, and then it got put back up from there. You know, I checked Jasmine Lane Instagram page where she was defending herself due to all the rumor that was started about the situation. I think that's sad that people took the time to criticize her after a tragedy like this happened in the club or in her life. Why would people take the time to criticize her? Like, what about giving her sympathy, showing her support? You know what I mean? Helping her pull through, have to go, but I want to show you some love. Thank you all things, Nia. But, I just find that crazy that people took the time to criticize her instead of showing her the support that she deserved from an incident like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that was a crazy situation, man. I mean, I was looking at the video like, what the hell? Like, I'm trying to rewind and fast forward like I was doing with the Kanika Jenkins case, then make sure that my eyes was seeing what I was seeing. You know what I mean? Like, for real. You know what I mean? No, it's crazy. I agree. They gonna blame her. They gonna say because she was on the twerking okay, yeah, it's okay to enter a twerking contest, but see, I am also guilty of that too from time to time until I got older and I realized that. Cause I used to say the same thing, you know what I mean? That they're available for anything, but at the same time, nothing's wrong with entering a twerking contest. You know what I mean? And in the video that I seen of the twerking contest, it don't look like the same club. I haven't been to Atlanta, but how I look in the video, it don't look like the same club. You know what I mean? But and who's to say that the twerking contest wasn't before that happened? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think nobody gonna sit there and go into a twerking contest after being raped on the dance floor. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I won't. That's why I haven't covered that because I'm like, I mean, how the video put together is like somebody just put the pieces together and went for that. Exactly, you know what I'm saying? But that still don't justify a reason for someone for him to do that. You know what I mean? It still don't justify a reason for him to go there and go that far with her and rape her in a club. You know what I mean? Regardless what she was in a twerking contest, regardless whether she had a bra on or panties on or not, that still don't make it okay for him to do what he did. You know what I'm saying? And then also it's a I don't really want to speak on that because I don't know the full thing. I don't know what his voice sounds like, but it's also a video on YouTube, supposedly an interview. Someone in it to me. I feel like it was not the first time he had. Yeah, because it's all thing Neil. I can't think of the female name, but it's a female that claimed she has another video of another female saying that he did the same thing to her. That's how they was able to identify him or whatever. But it's still up in the air. You know what I mean? It's still up in the air, but I don't think so neither. You know, because I watched another video where he was saying it wasn't him, that he was trying to help her up. But the thing about that video is, I don't know what his voice sounds like outside the club, and I'm pretty sure the person that's doing the interview probably don't know what his voice sounds outside the club, because he got a whole. I don't know who the person is in the interview, but I'm not going to even touch on that. You know what I'm saying? It's just sad that this happened to her in the club. You know what I'm saying? And um, I read a news article I found on Google said that Dominique Williams was arrested after he turned himself in. Yes, and I haven't seen that video. I saw his interview and he lied. I saw the one where when he was done, he laid her overpass. Yeah, that's when he was talking about that, when he was saying that he didn't know it was appropriate for him to say on radio that he's too big. He was 6 foot, that he's really blessed down there, what so forth and so forth. But you know how he was saying how he got something going on. He got a good job. He don't really drink like that. He got custody of his kids. He made it sound like he a real good guy that wouldn't do nothing like that. But you know, the video tells it all. I mean, that's just a voice that we heard, that I heard all that from on YouTube. But you know, we got video where the police now have evidence of you doing what you're doing. Exactly, you know what I mean? Why you spit? I mean, hey, just if he agreed to the DNA, I mean the test to see if he raped her or whatnot, it all will come out. You know what I mean? It all will come out. But I had read a police article. The police article was saying that Dominique Williams had turned himself in, so they arrested him. All ATL police special units investigating security at warrant charging 34-year-old Dominique Williams with it. I'm gonna send you. Okay, I'll check it out again. ATL police received calls from people who seen the assault on Facebook live stream on January 19th. Days later, ATL police said they had identified and contacted the man seen in the video. How they found it? That was fast. That's fast work. If I can find, I blocked so much of it. I mean, just take your time, you know, because I'm still putting the pieces together. I just want to just share this with the world. Cause like, I mean, I told my brother and family about it in Virginia. They're like, no, they didn't hear nothing about it. So that's why I thought it was just something that was just broadcast in Florida and Georgia. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of my people that I'm cool with in Georgia, they know about the situation also. You know, the video stream on Facebook Live from inside the Oprah nightclub appears to show a woman being sexually in a local nightclub. You know what I mean? The police said Jasmine Lane is no longer in Georgia, but is cooperating with police. I just hope I hope she get justice. You know what I mean? I hope she get justice, regardless of what people saying about it, regardless of all the down talk. It need to be shared from everybody's point of view. You know, because I know a lot of I know what I see on a regular basis. Like what had shocked me was the negative attention we get from women from time to time, but then I see why. 'Cause like when I went to BBW Black Bite Week last year in May, and I seen how a dude was just grabbing female on their own, they telling her like, looking at her like, are you crazy? Just grab me like that, you know what I mean? Like some men do go too far with trying to get a woman's attention, with approaching a woman. You know what I mean? Like grabbing their hair or slapping on the booty. You know what I'm saying? We got to give our women more respect than what we do. They might come on as a thought or a little easy lay, but that don't mean they are. That don't mean that we should pursue it. That's why when I'm in the club, I got to sit back and observe the whole scene before I step to a woman, because you don't know who she there with. You don't know her body language. You know what I mean? The body language could read one thing, but in her mind saying something else. Her mind saying no, but her body language could mean make a move. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I try to play my hand right. Hey, Adventure Paula and Javita, how you doing? That's why I try to play my position right in the club, because you don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Because it is hard to tell with a lot of females whether they drunk or not, because I don't see females in the club and look at them like I think don't know for sure until I get up on them and smell that alcohol odor on them. Okay, she might be a little tipsy. I'm doing good, Paula DeVita and DeVita. I'm doing good. I'm just talking about this topic of Jasmine Eiland was sexually assaulted on Facebook live stream in a nightclub earlier in January, around this time in January, sharing my thoughts on it. It's a crazy situation. Hey, Survivor Collectors, how y'all doing? It's a crazy situation because being a man, we gotta be more alert. We gotta be more aware of our actions, whether under alcohol or under the influence of drugs. We gotta be more aware, more alert. You know what I mean? We gotta pay more attention, because something like that shouldn't even happen in the club. I'm surprised security didn't see it. I'm surprised one of the bouncers didn't see it, because they usually walking all through the club, you know what I mean, and looking for things like that to be going on, you know what I mean, or like that can occur, not be going on, but that can occur, and it just break my heart to know that this happened, you know what I mean. I mean, a female out celebrating her birthday, and everyone just don't go put the blame on her, you know what I mean. Jasmine was celebrating her birthday when she was sexually assaulted. She told police someone put drugs in her drink and sexually assaulted her on the dance floor. She captured the attack as it happened and continued to stream the video. Officers arrived at the nightclub and met with security but couldn't find the victim. When the officers looked at the video, they realized it was recorded an hour before they arrived. It's like, man, that's to me that's a very touching, crazy situation, because it's like, wow, man, like wow, we raping women there in a club, you know what I mean? In a club, anywhere, you know what I mean? Anywhere, and something like this is really going on. Like, suppose that was y'all daughter, you know what I mean? Suppose that one of y'all men daughter. Y'all got to be more conscious minded with dealing with approaching female these days, because thing can get out of hand fast, you know what I mean? And I'm finding it hard to believe that nobody seen nothing in the club. Nobody seen nothing. None of her homegirls or all them people that still there walking by them, nobody noticed nothing or said anything or done anything. Like, what if that one of your family members? What if that one of your sisters or your aunt or your cousins, or what if that was your girlfriend? How would you feel about this situation? I know me personally, I'm very devastated by it. It's sad to see that something like that happen in the club. You know what I mean? It's sad to know that things like that goes on a regular basis in life, where females getting raped. You know what I mean? When men take advantage of a woman, like, for real? Like, man, you know what I mean? That's crazy. That's crazy, and I find that real crazy to believe, to really look at like that, man. But it's a crazy situation, man. It's a crazy situation, and we need to address this. If I can find, I blocked so much of it. Yeah, it needs to be shared from a man's point of view. Cause, boy, I mean, I know if I was in that club that particular night, I would have done something about it. I would have, well, again, I'd have found a way to stop it or something. I mean, me and dude probably been right there going blow for blow. No disrespect to him or not, but me and him probably been right there going blow for blow just to get him to stop. You know what I mean? Just to get him to stop. And I would have held him right there till the police come. or chase him or follow him wherever he went, just until the police showed up to take him into custody. Because man, that's crazy. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Like that's crazy. You know what I mean? Under no circumstances, under no situations should a woman get raped. Should a woman get raped? Should a man force himself on a woman? You know what I mean? Regardless of how she dressed, regardless of her stance, her influence, whether she's drunk or high, regardless, a woman should not get this kind of tragedy done to them. A woman shouldn't be getting raped in the club, man. And it's just crazy that something like this happened, man. Like this just wow, like for real, like it's a crazy situation. Our group, please advertise our group, please, so we can also follow up discussion based on issues raised. Yeah, next battle scars. I seen like 3 of the videos, man. It's a bunch of videos, and it make you crazy. Like I thought it was fake at first, cause it's showing the video of them dancing, having a good time, vibing, talking, kicking jokes on her live stream. And then next thing you know, she bent over, and you can see where something's going on, and she's crying out for hot. She's crying out for help. Stop. No, stop. Don't do this. Help me. Help me. Somebody help me. You know what I'm saying? And you can see how breasts get exposed in the video. You know, I would send it to you, but I can't because Facebook took it down last month sometime. It's a very disturbing video, like for real. And the whole time, people all around them in the club, walking by, you know what I mean? And it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, she got the phone on her face as she bent down. All you can see her, you know what I mean, when she's talking to the screen, and it's crazy. It's sad. It's very sad, Paula and Javita. It's very sad. It's very sad that something like this had to happen to a female that's out enjoying her birthday. But Paula and Javita, I got you. Paula and Javita, I got you. I will continue to advertise our YouTube DM group to help gain more genuine people like us in it. And it's good to see y'all back on YouTube again. It's been a while, but it's good to see y'all again. But the police arresting him. I don't know if he bonded out or not, but the police did arrest him, and I think he done bonded out by now. If not, that means he's probably gonna be away for a while until they get a conclusion and find out everything in full to know exactly how to resolve this issue. I just feel like everybody is really criticizing Jasmine Eiland about this situation should really feel bad right now. You know what I'm saying? Should feel sad. Like, I mean, just seeing the video and just went to talking down on the girl. Like that's sad, man. What if that was y'all daughter, your sister, or your aunt, or one of your cousins? How would you feel if everybody talked down on her about this situation? Putting it as it was her fault that she wanted that to happen, that she invited that to happen because of the way she was dressed and because she was drunk. But when you're drunk, you can't control what's going on. That's why men should have that bigger brain and start thinking about what's between their legs and be like, hold on. Something ain't right by this female. What I did it, boy, youngster? What's up with you, man? I'm just talking about the Jasmine Lane sexually assaulted on Facebook Live situation that happened earlier last month in January. I know I'm late with talking about it, but I wanted to get all the facts and everything together, and I wanted to see it on the news somewhere before I even did this video. That's why I just not getting done. It's just sad, man. You want to share your thoughts on that situation, how you feel about it. You know what I mean? Because I'm devastated about it. Like I'm very disappointed, disgusted that something like that could happen. Not only could, but did actually happen in a nightclub. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was shocked when I even read the post on Facebook for the first time. A woman get raped in a nightclub. And I mean, I was lost for words. I was really lost for words when I first heard it. You know what I mean? And I know, I just feel bad that everybody talking down on her about this. It's like, oh, she wanted it to happen and all this other. She doing this to get a little fame. Like, who would scream rape to get a little fame? No, I don't think she's doing it for that. It really happened. It really happened. The video is somewhere, but I don't have access to it, but it's still out there. You know what I mean? The video is, what the heck? It's still out there. You know what I mean? It's still out there. And I didn't find it crazy that was able to happen at a nightclub with so many people around. We know we all done been to the club before. We all know how packed a nightclub can be. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody watching everything. You know, whether especially with what a DJ, some DJ she was there to see, especially with a popular DJ or a popular artist in the club. Yeah, we look around. I know me. I'm in there. I'm looking around for the baddest female to dance with. See who going the hardest on the dance floor. So I can try to get some footage and put on camera. You know, to put on my Instagram. You know what I mean. But so I know somebody's seen something. And that's the point. We got to take, when we see things like that, we got to stand up and take action. Because when I was coming out, I was taught to defend my women. Whether I know the female or not, defend her. You know what I'm saying? Even though over the years, my mindset had changed towards that, because I done seen some bad situations happen from men stepping up for other females. You know what I'm saying? But I still would defend that situation. A woman getting raped in front of me in a nightclub, even if it looked like I'm going to ease my way closer so I can see what's going on. And if it looked like what I see with my eyes, then yeah, I'm going to go and react and handle that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure once I pop off in the club, my squad, they're going to do the same. They're going to pop off right with me. And then we all figure out what happened later. When I explain, they don't know what's what. Or when they get closer to the situation, that's when they're going to see what is what. You know what I mean? And go from there, because things like that should not be happening, man. People should, women, all people should better go out and have a good time. Yeah, I have too. I heard a lot of women getting raped, but not in no nightclub. Not what this is crazy. In a nightclub, while you drunk, while you under the influence. You know what I mean? I'm talking about somebody that she trusted and built a coolness with. You know what I mean? Because that's what I seen in the first video. That the first video or the second on New York subway. Are you serious? Oh wow, right. And I don't know how it is in New York subway, but as I seen the movies and everything, that's wide open. It's just like a big room with chairs on both sides and windows. You know what I mean? Don't they got cameras? So I'm pretty sure that person got caught. How did that situation played out? Nits battle scars. How did that situation play out that you talking about? You seen women get raped on the subway. How did that situation play out? It's just crazy that this is going on. Hey, Keisha Manon, how you doing today? Glad you could join in. Just sharing my thoughts on the Jasmine Eiland sexually assaulted on Livestream last month. It's I find it crazy. How you feel about that situation? I'm very disgusted about it. I mean, when I say all I seen 6 of the videos going around. Even the one of her getting raped in a club. It's very devastating to know. You know what I mean? It's very devastating that something like that can happen. That something like that did actually happen to a woman. You know what I mean? To anybody. I mean, that's crazy. You know what I mean? Because, as I was saying, the first video I seen was a 15-minute video of her just having a good time in the club, dancing, enjoying the music by herself, and then dude walked up behind and started talking to her. Yeah. Did you hear about it, Keisha Manon? Sorry if I messed up your last name. Did you hear about that situation? Yeah, it was a female in town from somewhere. I think she was from Jersey somewhere. She was in town, Atlanta, Georgia, celebrating her birthday with her homegirls. And getting raped by a dude that she met in the club, that she was vibing. I mean, they were vibing good at first, and then when he bought her that second drink and she was saying, "Oh, I'm fucked up. Oh, I'm effed up. Oh, I'm effed up." You know what I'm saying? And whatnot. And some people was able to slow the video down where you could see the drug or whatever he put in her drink. You know what I mean? Some people can slow the video down where you can see that clearly. But I mean, I thought that when you put something in somebody's drink, when it hit liquid, it going to resolve. You know what I mean? It can go from a pill to resolve into the liquid, like an alka-seltzer. They start off as a pill, but once you drop it in the water, it resolves to the color it's supposed to be, to the medicine that you're gonna take. You know what I'm saying? So I thought something like that was the situation. But it's just crazy that this happened, man. It is crazy that something like this happened. Why am I just now responding? Because I want to get all the facts, but I want to get everything out in the open. Another creator made a video about this situation. I replied now. She told me all ATL network covered this story. Before I replied, I searched one more time. Come to find out, one news network covered the story. I still told her the news can't show the rape on the air. And her video had Kind Master in the corner from an app a lot of creators use. Tip of the day, do your research. Make sure y'all do y'all research before you post anything on anything about any kind of strategy in the world. Make sure you do your research. So that way you ain't gotta worry about no backlash about your video, because this is a crazy situation, man. You know, and I hope she gets justice. I really do. I hope she gets justice, and I hope that nightclub really make some changes where nothing like that would be able to happen again. You know what I mean? If they gotta put more security in there, or somebody gotta walk through every 30 minutes to make sure the security on their job and not looking at no big booty girl or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? They gotta do what they gotta do in order to prevent things like that from happening in their nightclub, because that's just crazy, you know. But I'm about to get off here, so I just want to remind y'all that we're trying to grow our Facebook DM group called YouTube Family. We got a picture of a world with a whole bunch of people holding hands as the wallpaper for that, as a profile picture for that group. We're looking to add more genuine supporters, meaning people that's creators, YouTube creators that's willing to give the support that they want to return. You know what I'm saying? We want to add more people to this group and help this group grow to a mainstream DM group. It's like I think it's less than 20 people in the group. That's why we're still trying to grow it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people hear these groups and think, oh, it's like any other group where it's all sub for sub or people showing fake support. You know, so far it's been a good group. It's just we having a hard time attracting more people, more creators, more genuine creators that's willing to give the support that they want to return. You know, we trying to create a group where we all can grow together, where we all can network, build friendships, and support each other's channels on a regular basis and keep the process going. You know, it's called Facebook DM group. Just go to Messenger and hit search, type in YouTube Family. You know, and there comes it's a yellow profile picture, and just send an invite. And as soon as I get the notification, I accept you in and try you out. And then if things work out good, I say by New Year's, I'm gonna talk to the other mission in the Facebook page and add everybody to the Facebook page. So that way you ain't gotta do everything through the DM, because me on my I joined iPhone a couple weeks back, and now when I click on links in that group, I got to re-log into Facebook through Google now. So that's why I write their names down and then go to Facebook. Then go to YouTube and look for their video and whatnot and support from there. But it's just a small group that we trying to grow big. Be that one group that stands out of different. Be that one group where everybody give what they want to return. It's called YouTube Family on Facebook DM, on Facebook Messenger. We trying to grow it. Let me see. I'm gonna also put the invite link in the description box of this video, this live stream, so that way people can see it and hopefully want to join and be part of the family. So everybody enjoy this Sunday.